Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Living Shadow Tarot. So I know it has been a minute, but I did originally state that I was still going to be doing stuff, and I have still been flipping cards off camera, to be honest. But yeah. I do not expect to post regularly, so don't do that, because when I think about the work I did before on here, it's crazy. But I want to say welcome, assassins. If you like the video, please leave a comment just saying hey, something, anything. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I'm already not going to be consistent. So, I mean, hey. But if you want me to pick up on your energy, then subscribe. But this is the reason why I'm starting this even here. 5 of Wands, first card out. 5 of Wands energy, a fight, a conflict, conflicting actions, conflicting motives. It's a fight, y'all. It's a fight. There's some kind of energetic fight. Some kind of, people's actions are doing something. We're going to see what this 5 of Wands is. And if we even care, to be honest, because I don't know how many people are going to care or whatever. I'm just going to fill out the message. There's a star, the 4 of Swords, and the reverse Magician. This is what came out. Yes, I'm in the card reading. The star, the 4 of Swords, and the reverse Magician. So this is giving me high Aquarius energy, very high Aquarius energy. This is giving intellect. This is giving thought pusher, right? This could be somebody who feels like they're trying to give you hope or trying to give you some form of healing, and the fight is about the healing. So I don't know who this person could be, but if this person is somebody who's like me, I'm somebody who I don't like when people tell me what they feel like is unhealed about me, when it's really just something that they don't like. And so, point being, like, I'll use the example of my mother, Shirley, right? So she has her medicine for her prescriptions and stuff in the kitchen cabinet, right? So when I moved to my apartment, one of the apartments didn't have like a bathroom like thing to put it in, so I put it in the kitchen cabinet. And she came to my apartment like, oh, you need to fix this, you need to heal this, you need to change this with the star energy, because that's not where that's supposed to go. That's supposed to go in the bathroom. And I said, but when I go into your own house, you also do not follow that rule. You have that in the kitchen cabinet where you feel like it should be for you. So why can't I have it where I feel like it should be for me? And I feel like this is what this is. Somebody feels like something needs to be healed about this. Is for it to be a 5 of Wands star. This is a fight about what would need to be healed, or what would bring someone hope, or what would make someone shine. This is a big conflict about that, right? This is that, like, okay, so, but you're not being yourself. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like you're not being yourself, but more like, I want you to heal this, but it's not really that it needs to be healed, because it really isn't broken. There really is nothing wrong with it. I just don't like that you do this thing. And that's really the general energy that I'm feeling. It's like if someone's saying that you need to heal the way you say sir, or like how some people, like when I was younger, I used to say the flow instead of floor, like the white people. I said flow, right? It fell on the flow. And it's like, you need to heal that, because you're saying, like, but it's not that it's wrong, it's just that it's different. And that's what it's really giving me. We have the Ace of Cups. So someone is unlovable, we have Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So there's some sort of love offer that somebody wants, and it's really annoying, this energy. I don't know if you felt any of this in the collective at all, but there's somebody who really wants a love energy from somebody. And if since they're not getting it from this person, they feel like the other person needs to heal. But it's like, it's not that they need to heal. In fact, it probably is that they already healed, and that's why they're not giving the love to you. So I don't know if I'm reading for the person who is already healed and they're saying, fuck you, I don't love you. Or if I'm reading the person who is trying to get the love. I'm just reading the overall situation. Like I said, I have not been on camera for a minute, so it is a little rusty for me. I'm not going to front with you. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent. I'm going to post, but I'm not going to be like a daily poster on here. Don't think that that's going to be the case. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? So someone wants something, but with this, like I said, the Seven of Wands, this Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, this is telling me, if you combine these, this is 10 Wands. It's too damn much, right? So someone wants some kind of love offer. They want to be offered some kind of love. This is like, if this is this is like a feminine energy or a feminine person. Like, in humans, how humans mate, most of the time, it's usually the feminine wants to be approached by a particular guy. Now, in my life, a lot of the people who I've dealt with, and what I would hope that maybe we need to evolve about this energy is that stop waiting for someone to contact you. If you want to contact them, contact them. Otherwise, stop waiting for them to like reach out to you, because that's a losing game. It really is a losing game. So we got the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands, meaning that someone is trying to move forward and someone is trying to stop someone from moving forward. But so you don't want someone to move on, but you want them to come and love you. And again, with this Five of Wands and the Star, because you're unhealed. You need to come and love me because you're not healed properly. Like that I'm sorry, y'all. I can't even pretend like I don't sound toxic. Don't that sound toxic to you? That sounds toxic as hell. And we ain't gonna get nowhere. If the reading is already toxic, I see why this person is moving on. Whoever you are, trying to the vampire trying to tug on the energy, you're toxic. You are already, if you're going to say that someone needs to heal something because they're not talking to you, then you're already toxic, first of all. So the very first cards that came out were toxic. The very first cards that came out were toxic. We have Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. So it's something about money. This could be a business, an empire. This could be something about this could be something about a business, an empire, some money, a large sum of money. Maybe this person got a large sum of money and now they're ready to go, or that's what the last straw was holding them back, was they need some money to leave. Because that's a lot of times in these situations, in a lot of abusive situations, money is a factor. I know that people don't, especially in the spiritual context, they don't like money or whatever. I don't really understand what these spiritual people have about money. I'm going to be honest, I don't get it. But the money is usually a big factor, because it's usually the reason why a lot of people are stuck in the physical, in these physical situations, because they don't have the money to leave their environment. See, a lot of the stuff that we go through is based off of our environment, because if you pay attention, I started off just saying, I started off this with the Five of Wands, a fight over what needs to... Oh, excuse me. This is not the Five of Wands. That Four of Swords came out earlier. That was before the Magician. But I started off with the Five of Wands and the Star. And I'm bringing it back to what it started off with, because that's the reason what provoked me to get on here. That's what's provoking this entire thing, right? Someone feels like you need to heal something and be with me and be over here with me. And like, oh, well, you need to heal and come over here with me. Exactly. Seven of Swords. Manipulation. They're trying to manipulate somebody. They're trying to manipulate whoever this is. If this is you, or I don't know if you're the manipulator or the person trying to be manipulated, right, in this situation. I'm just reading the overall energy. Someone is trying to manipulate someone into being with them for whatever. Is it selfish reasons? What's the reason for the manipulation? Because if y'all are already toxic together, what's the point of being together? Nine of Pentacles. So now I need some more on this Nine of Pentacles. So the reason is a Nine of Pentacles. So a Nine of Pentacles is, it can be a long time, something stable. They want something stable. Maybe they want a long-term relationship and you're already over it. Like, this could be someone who they saw themselves marrying you and you see them as a one-night stand type of thing, which is so funny because I kind of watched this little clip about that the other day. And this guy was like, he's like, so are we anything? And the guy was like, I mean, what do you think? He's like, I kind of think you're just a boy toy. The Fool. So someone may want to start over. Someone may want to start over. Now, here's the problem with this. With this Nine of Pentacles and Fool energy. The problem with this Nine of Pentacles and Fool with someone wanting to start over is that if they want, I don't know how to explain this the correct way, because it's giving that somebody kind of wants something long term, right? So they want you to stay and they want to heal something because they want to be with you long term. But the problem is this person has already kind of decided to leave. So I want to know what is it that this person has decided to leave already? What made them want to leave? Because, like I said, the first thing that popped out in the reading to me was, you need to heal this and come be with me. You need to fix this. You need to fix that. If the person is leaving, then whoever is saying you need to fix that also has something they need to fix. Do y'all catch what I'm saying? Maybe I need to put names in it. So, okay, we got John and we got John and we got Matthew, right? So Matthew is telling John needs to fix something and come be with me, and John is like, I'm either about to get paid or I just got paid, and when I'm paid, I'm out. Page of Wands. So it's some kind of good news. They're getting good news. When they're paid, they're out of here. It's giving that, like, when I get paid, I'm out of here. Like, fuck all this other shit. So that's the energy that I felt with that Nine of Pentacles. Or, excuse me, not Nine of Pentacles, but the Ten of Pentacles. Was that when they get paid, like, I'm out. I'm gone. Like, so we have this Page of Wands here. They want to start over something. There could be children involved. I mean, there could be children involved. They want to start something, or they want to continue something, maybe for the sake of the children. And here's the thing about that, though. If there are kids, you don't have to be together for the kids. There are plenty of people who do separated parenting. You know what I mean? With both parents are still involved with the children, but they're not together. So, I mean, that's what it's really giving, though. It's like, you got to stay here for me, for the kids, for this. It's like, I really don't, though. I can still love my kids from my house. I can still, I can still talk to you regarding those children off of my phone. I don't have to be next to you. I don't have to be in your physical space. Ten of Cups. So we got a whole bunch of cards came out. Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Wands. And I thought there was another card. I don't feel it. Maybe not. So what is that? 3 cards came out. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands. So this could be, and both the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords came out reversed. So this could be a King of Wands with the Emperor card. That's double fiery energy, Aries, Scorpio, for the Emperor, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the King of Wands. It could be an air sign woman, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I did say Aquarius was heavy in the beginning here for this Queen of Swords here. So this could be a fire sign and an air sign couple. They do normally get together. Those are the two who tend to attract each other. It tends to be water and earth, and then water and earth tend to go with each other or mix well, and air and fire tend to mix very well. So now this could be they want something happy, they want a happy relationship, but if you notice, they both came out in reverse. So maybe this person is on their frequency. They may not necessarily be, they're happy with this person because this person's on their frequency. So what I'm saying is that you're trying to tell this person to heal. In other words, saying, change your frequency to match mine so we can be together. And this person's like, but I already found this other person who is already on my frequency, who's not requiring me to change my frequency to be with them. So let's see what this is about, because that's what that's showing to me with that 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups to me is heaven. That's happiness. That's bliss. You're happy. So if you're happy with this person and y'all both in reverse, maybe y'all both need to be in reverse. You know, if y'all were happy and one is reverse and one was upright, I would say that, oh, maybe it's not gonna last too long. You're just a temporary thing. But if you're both in reverse, that tells me that whatever, my friend said it best to me one time. The way this person's mental illness complements your mental illness type thing. It may not even be mental illness, but you know what I mean? Because that's just what he was talking about with that particular person. But this is that, okay, the things that you may see as a problem in me are the things this other person likes. 8 of Swords. So they can feel trapped. It could be that they are in reverse because it was happy at one point. I also got that for some people. It could be that this was a happy experience at one point, but now they feel like they're trapped in it. They feel like they're stuck. How do we get unstuck? What is the unstuck? How do we get unstuck? What is the issue here? Because I feel like you're telling me to side with, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like someone wants to just, I think someone is used to people siding with her. And I'm going to say her for the feminine. Whoever's the feminine here, it feels like they're used to people on their side or taking their side. And it feels like they're like, okay, well, I'm used to people taking my side and being on my side. So why are you not on my side? 6. Oh, here we go. 6 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. And this is why I'm not on your side, feminine. This is why I'm not on your side. Because you're returning to something that you know doesn't work. You're returning to something that is a problem, that's a burden. You want people to be stuck in misery with you. And that's not what's happening here with the 6 of Pentacles. You know it's going to be hard, and relationships are hard. That's true. We all know relationships are hard. But if you're purposefully making it hard, if you're making it hard to be with you, because the first thing that came up was, you need to heal this, you need to fix this, it's a fight. If you're making it hard to be with you, don't be surprised when someone says, I want to be with the person where it's easy, where I have a 10 of Cups. Like I said before, they may be on a fucked up vibration. For the feminine watching this, the masculine energy or whatever, the king or emperor or whatever may be on a fucked up vibration. But you yelling at them and telling them that their vibration is fucked up it's not making them want to be better for you. It's making them want to find someone who fits their fucked up vibration. So what I'm telling you is that this you need to heal energy, you're causing a lot of your own problems. And I say that because that's a very big thing over here on the Shadow Channel, Living Shadow Tarot. Okay, I am the Living Shadow. I will tell you when your shadow side is fucking you up. You're causing a lot of your own problems. And that's what it's really coming up as. This constant, I want you to be this person, but you're not that person. And that's what I kept feeling in the beginning. Like, I don't know if you are a person that, like, you would benefit from dating a robot, but Four of Pentacles and Hierophant. It's like you're not really learning the lesson here, and you're kind of stopping yourself from the marriage that you want because you're so focused on a robot husband. I hope you know what I mean when I say a robot husband, because a robot husband is that you don't want this person to be who they are. You want them to be who you tell them to be. You want to program them. You want to program this person to do these things, act this way, be this person, and they're not that person. And for there to be children involved with that Page of Wands, it begs me to wonder: did you get to know them before you decided to have children and you wanted to be married and all this other shit with them? Did you get to know them, or did you just think you knew them, and now that you didn't know, now you're finding out and you feel fucked because you're just now finding out? Because it's giving that, and it's also giving it's giving a fucked up, and it's giving I want you to become this person. This is what I think a man should be. This is what I think a father should be. This is what I think a husband should be. I think you should be like this. And the guy is like, so why don't you go find that then? Because the woman I thought that you were, or the woman I wanted you to be, I went and found. I didn't try to turn you into that person. I just went and found that person. Does that make sense? That's what it's really giving me. That's the energy I'm feeling here. The energy I'm feeling is like feminine energy. Yeah, the devil. It's not a lover's energy. You're trying to be trapped. Oh, but that's temptation. That's temptation. They were tempted to leave. If you're making it hard for them to stay, you're making the temptation easier for them to go. And I'm not trying to, because we got Seven of Pentacles. It's like, someone invested in this. This could be cheating here, but it's like if you investing in Ace of Wands reverse. If you're investing in people, if you're investing in an argument, in a fight with this Wands, this could be an aggressive approach. If you're investing in an aggressive approach, then a lot of times, I don't know where you've been on Earth or not, but most time people with an aggressive approach, they get a big approach back. It's not usually calm meets calm, aggression meets aggression. So you swinging big and you not expecting somebody to swing big back. And someone is like whoever you're dealing with, like you swung big and they swinging big back. Like they fighting fire with fire. The first card that came out again is that Five of Wands. You started the fight. Now you got to finish it. And I'm telling you this, you need to heal, you need to fix this, you need to da-da-da-da-da-da. That is starting a fight. For most masculine men, masculine energies, whatever, telling them they need to be something that be something that they aren't is a fight. If someone came up and told you you need to lose 30 pounds and you already a twig, you would be mad about it. If someone told you that you need to do something, if someone told you that you need to have even more children, you need to have 5 more kids, and you're a terrible person if you don't, you would be pissed about it. But and you was like, okay, yeah, but you don't seem to understand that's the same energy you're giving. Whatever you're trying to tell this person to fix is the same thing as someone telling you need to have 20 kids and you need to be busted wide open. Like, I don't know what to tell. Like, and you're like, I do not need that. No, you don't. So if you really don't need that, then whoever this person is doesn't need whatever you're trying to tell them that they need as well. You don't get to control people. Last card, because I think we got the message across. Death. End the situation. And I don't necessarily mean you need to end the relationship, but you need to end this, I'm going to tell you what to do, I'm going to You are not always right in the situation. And by not being right, that person may need to change or heal something. I'm not saying that I'm not discounting what they need to change or heal. What I'm saying is your approach to it is a horrible approach. You're fighting them, literally fighting, and you're not getting the result that you need. If you want a transformation, let's start with transforming you. If this has been coming up, if you've been having the same fight about this person needing to fix something, maybe that whatever it is they need to fix, you need to find a better way of approaching them about it. Not necessarily being manipulative, but more maybe whether they need to fix this or not, it could just be something that you just don't like. It doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with them or that they need to heal something. It's just something that you don't like. And if anything, if it's something that you don't like, that more means that you need to figure out yourself and heal yourself because you're the one who's really triggered. Like I said, this is the Living Shadow. I'm the Living Shadow. This is Living Shadow Tarot. Excuse me. I'm the Living Shadow. This is Living Shadow Tarot. Like if you liked, comment if you felt like I spoke to you. Subscribe if you want to come up in my messages or in my spiritual clearings, because I clear out a lot of energy. Death is my specialty. And I hope that this helps whoever it needed to help, and that you will be blessed out there every second of your existence. Shadow out. Thank you for joining the assassination.